Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. So hopefully I've been playing catch up on videos. September and October kind of slipped away from me. We're into November now. So hopefully there wasn't too much of a delay getting the Halloween stuff up. But we are moving past Halloween now into the Christmas stuff, obviously, because everyone skips over Thanksgiving. So we have a couple Christmas themed items. So we're going to be trying those out over the next couple videos. So far there's only two. There could be more later. I don't know. Money is getting really tight, so unless I start going back to work soon, videos are probably going to dry up for a little while. But today's item I knew was coming out, but I sort of forgot about, and it is once again another flavor of Mountain Dew. This year we have, for the holiday season, Mountain Dew Fruit Quake. So I'm guessing it's a fruitcake flavored variant of Mountain Dew. Let's see, what is in fruitcake? Well, if you go back in time, I actually did a video on this very channel where I tried a fruitcake for one of, I think it was my first Christmas special. It's basically a pound cake, if you ever had pound cake before, but it has little pieces of fruits in it. Mainly what I remember is there were green things and red things. I think the green things were just like freeze-dried grapes, and then the red things were like freeze-dried cherries, and those taste horrible. The grapes I didn't mind, the pound cake I didn't mind, the cherries were just so I kind of ate around the cherries. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be something along the line of cherry and grape-ish flavored. Not sure how they're going to do pound cake, but we'll see. Anyway, enough stalling. I'm going to try and keep these shorter. One of the reasons I fell behind on editing is because a couple of my videos were like 30 minutes long, and I'm trying to edit them down, and I just can't listen to myself talk for 30 minutes. Hopefully you guys don't mind listening to me talk for 30 minutes or 10 minutes or however long these end up being. Because if you do, then why am I making videos? But yeah, personally, I can't listen to myself talk. Like, it's bothering me just talking to you guys right now. But yeah, so we're going to crack this open. No sense in stalling. Let's get into it and see what we think. Give it the old crack. All right, give it the old smell. It's not a strong scent. It almost smells like nothing, but there's a faint, very, very faint hint of something there. But I'm not sure what. It almost strangely smells like a pine tree air freshener. Maybe a little bit of a holiday spice, like a nutmeg, cinnamon type of thing, but it's not like fiery cinnamon. Maybe closer to nutmeg. Is that how they're going to do the cake flavors? They're doing nutmeg? Not much of a citrus scent at all. I don't even know if that's really cherry scent that I'm smelling. It's almost like there's no scent to it at all, but there's a very, very faint hint of something. Looking at the color, it does look like there's a little bit of red mixed in with that brownish color. It almost looks like an iced tea, but a little bit darker. Definitely something a little bit fruity there, but I can't tell what it is. Anyway, let's take a swig and see if we can determine it that way. Cheers. Okay, definitely some type of cinnamon or nutmeg because I'm getting a little tingle at the back of my throat. When I first started drinking, I was like, okay, this isn't bad. And it sat in my mouth and still wasn't bad. But then, like, right before I swallowed it, I started to get a bit of an aftertaste. And when I swallowed it, I definitely got the aftertaste. But again, it's not heavy. There's definitely a little bit of fruitiness to it. Mild cherry. Like, I wouldn't even compare it really to Code Red because it's not that level of cherry. Not sure if that's a grape flavor that I'm tasting or not. It's really, really strange. There's definitely some cinnamon or something in it because, like I said, I do get a cinnamony aftertaste. But I can't really determine what it is. Just says Dew with a blast of artificial fruitcake flavors. And yeah, you can't really see it, but on the little thing here, it's got the cake, and then the greens, then the cake, then the reds. So yeah, I think it's just a combination of a cinnamon, nutmeggy kind of thing for the cake, and then maybe a cherry and grape mix. I don't know. It's not off-putting like a lot of the other flavors I get that have like that generic blue flavor that always kind of tastes chalky to me. It's nothing like that. Like I said, the cinnamon's not real spicy. It's not bothering me. Like, I just get a little tickle at the back of my throat, so I know it's there. But yeah, overall, it's not intrusive, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's good. I wouldn't necessarily seek this out. I'm fine with trying it as the novelty, but yeah, overall, just that's about it. I wouldn't seek it out again next year. Cut back on the cinnamon, it probably wouldn't be too bad, because I do got like a little bit of a cherry aftertaste coming up now, which does taste a little bit more like a Code Red. But yeah, it's real mild until later on. But the cinnamon kind of doesn't do it for me. Maybe just kept whatever the other flavors are and got rid of that cinnamon thing. It'd probably be okay. Still, it probably wouldn't taste like much of anything, but I'll finish this. I'm not going to dump it out like I've done with some of the others, like, what was it? Spark, which I ended up dumping down the drain, and then there was something else I ended up dumping down the drain too. Oh, the Flaming Hot Cheeto thing. It's nothing like that Flaming Hot Cheeto, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty mild. Like I said, I'll finish this one. It's not going to go to waste, but would I seek it out again next year, even as a novelty? No. If they came out with a different variation, like, you know, like kind of like they do with the Voodoos, where it's like each year is a different flavor. If next year it was like Fruit Quake 2 or something like they did with Pitch Black. They had Pitch Black, then Pitch Black 2. Then they had the Pitch Black re-release, which was actually a combination of Pitch Black and Pitch Black 2. So if they did something like a Fruit Quake 2 and it just like didn't have the cinnamon or something, I might be tempted to try it. But knowing my luck, they'd put more cinnamon in it and get rid of the other flavors. Yeah, overall, just not really much to say about this one. It's kind of mid. That's what you young kids say now, right? Mid. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Again, should have been able to wrap this up in 5 minutes, and I've been talking for 10. So this will be another fun edit. But that's all for this episode. Again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links should be in the description. Ring the bell wherever it is on the screen. Make sure you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, cheers.